What's going on, LEGO Maniacs? It's Ty, the LEGO guy here, and today we're taking a look at a brand new LEGO Star Wars set, being the Darth Vader Meditation Chamber. That's set 75296. It has 2 minifigs, 663 pieces, came out in 2021, and it retails for $70 US. These smaller scale UCS sets have a lot going for them, but we're going to find out what this one's all about. We're going to take a look at its positives and its negatives. But enough talk, let's get right into it. And to start us off, we'll begin by taking a look at the box art. So as you can see, it has a very fancy look to it. All these 18 plus sets do. They're very premium looking, which I do appreciate. On the bottom, you can see it says 18 plus. So it's obviously being catered to more of an adult audience. And give you guys a view of the side of the box. It just says Darth Vader's Meditation Chamber. And then back here, this is really interesting. They actually show off some of the movie footage. And we're going to find out that this is actually very accurate to what we see with this set. So they have the big screen along with basically the chamber. And it actually shows off the LEGO dimensions. It is 7.5 inches long and about 7 inches tall. And then there's the set, which we're going to take a look at a little bit closer when we look at the set itself. On the top, it doesn't show off anything too crazy, but it does give you guys a little bit more view of Vader. He does have arm printing, which is actually quite nice as well. And then on the bottom, just the barcode. Overall, very nice looking box. Do really like these more UCS style boxes. I think that they look quite good. Let's now take a look at the set. And now we've come to the actual set. So let's give you guys a 360 view of the chamber. I just wanted to mention that this is actually a printed piece. It's not a sticker, which is probably going to drive the value for that certain piece up. Gives it a very premium look. It's almost like a smaller little UCS plaque. Really love the overall look of this. As you can see, it's very accurate to what we see in the movie, and there's a lot of little details that we'll obviously take a closer look at. This mechanism that they have that kind of lowers the chamber is actually very smart. My only complaint with this set, I'm going to mention it right now, is they don't have something that kind of pulls Vader's mask off or puts it back on. It's the only negative. It would have been a really nice inclusion, but it's not the end of the world. Let's now take a little bit closer look at the set. And getting a little bit more detailed with the chamber, one of the features, or basically the only feature that this set has, is this very smart Technic mechanism. So if you literally push that up just like so, you can encase Vader. And there are some gaps, but I mean, this is LEGO. It is a little difficult to completely have no gaps. Plus, there was some gaps if you actually look at the movie when this thing opened. So not the end of the world. It does encase him quite well, though. You can actually raise it by doing like this. So it's a little tricky, but there you go. And it's basically just the weight of it. Very, very smartly made. Appreciated that. Now let's get a little bit closer into the interior of this chamber. And I just went ahead and removed the top of it. So the first thing you'll notice is it has these awesome looking little control panels around them. They are stickers, unfortunately, but they still look quite nice. You can also spin Vader in his chair. And let's actually take a look at the sticker just a little bit closer that's in the background. Now this may be my all-time favorite sticker. I'm not a sticker guy. You guys probably know that from watching my reviews if you watched any before. But this looks great. As you can see, there's Admiral Ozzel in the background. This is right before Vader force chokes him. Love the fact that they put like a blue screen in front just to basically make it look like It's a big LCD TV. That would actually be quite funny if you actually made some other stickers and stuck them in here. Be like Vader's movie night. But overall, really like how big this is, how accurate it looks, and it just really adds a lot to the set. Just thought I'd give you guys a little bit closer view of it, just because it is sort of in the back right there. Overall, really like the look of this set. Again, looks very accurate to what we see from The Empire Strikes Back. Let's now take a look at the 2 minifigures included. And here we have the 2 minifigures that are included. So on the left, we have Darth Vader, and on the right, we have General Maximilian Veers. I did not know until making this review that his first name was Maximilian, so there you go, fun fact of the day. Nice looking figs. I do wish that Veers had some leg printing, like maybe they put some boots on him, like what they did with the officers that were included in the UCS Star Destroyer. Not the end of the world, but it would have been a nice inclusion. Give you guys a 360 view of them. They have back torso printing, both of them. Let's actually just show off Vader's. Vader's actually has a ton of detail. Love the fact that there's kind of like, it shows off the armor on the top, which is quite nice. And we'll actually, while we're back here, show off Vader's back face printing. Now, it's obviously not a face. However, it does show off his scars. So I did appreciate that. Vader also has arm printing. It's kind of being included in any of the premium sets. It is becoming more common. However, they are trying to keep it more for the UCS style sets, which I appreciate. And I just think that that looks incredible. Let's actually just give you guys a little bit better view. Love arm printing. Hopefully one of these days they'll have it on every minifigure, but that's probably unlikely. But you know, a guy can dream, I guess. I also really like Vader's leg printing, torso printing. He looks very accurate. This by far is one of my favorite Vaders produced. Love the overall look of him. The leg printing all the way to his torso printing. Very accurate to what we see in the movies. And I love the fact that his mask is made up of 2 pieces. Just adds some nice detail, as well as makes him a bit taller than the standard minifigure, which is something I like, because Vader is definitely much larger than the average human. But yeah, that pretty well does the minifigures. Let's now get into the end of the review and get my final thoughts. Well guys, that was my review. Do hope you enjoyed it. I personally love these smaller scale UCS type sets. I think that they did an excellent job on this one. It looks very accurate to what we see in the movie, and it just makes an overall very nice looking display piece. I could imagine putting this alongside with the Dual-On Bespin. I think that those two would complement each other really well. I personally like the fact that it has the base, even though it ups the price, just because if they removed that, it'd probably be, I don't know, 200 pieces less. And you could buy this set for a little bit less than 70 US, maybe like 50 US. But I like the premium feel that it kind of gives off, and it just really looks good. And yeah, the minifigures are not bad. I think this is the first time that we got General Veers. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. And the Vader with arm printing is never bad to get. He's only been in a couple sets. Personally, I really like this one. They maybe could have included maybe another minifig or something, but overall, I have no complaints about it. If you're a kid and you're looking for something to play with, this might not be the set for you, but if you're a collector and you want a great display piece, then by all means, buy this guy. But let me know what you guys think about this one, if you like it, if you don't, any areas you think they could maybe improve on it. I just think for what it is, at this price point, they're great. Along with my 3 favorite ones they've made is the Bespin Duel, this one, along with the miniature Imperial Probe Droid. Not miniature, but like obviously it's not to scale, but the Imperial Probe Droid for 70 US as well. I think that those are all awesome sets. But yeah, that pretty well does the review. But if you liked it, leave it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing and click that bell so you're notified for any future LEGO Star Wars reviews, comparisons. We do one of them every Tuesday, and I really enjoy doing them, especially when they're a set like this that really captures what it's supposed to look like in, you know, movie form. Yeah, it's just, it's really cool to go about reviewing it. But yeah, that's all I got for you again. But thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.